Hello everybody, welcome to Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. Welcome to the Sippin' Den. If you're new here, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol, and I got the playlist to prove it. I also do my famous Sunday morning coffee reviews, and today, Town Branch Bourbon. Attached to my, well, the first comment in my comment section will be mine, and it'll be pinned, and there'll be a link to my bourbon playlist on it, so you can look at all the bourbons I've done if you're interested in bourbon. All right, give me a sub too, don't forget. Now here it is. Let's take a peek at it. It's got the old Town Branch going through an old map of Lexington. All right, this is an older bottle. I don't think they have this, and this is a horse now. Town Branch, founded by Piers Lyons, Alltech company, conglomerate of different stuff. He owns a Piers Lyons Distillery in Ireland. He's Irish. This is the first bourbon made in Lexington since 1969, since Pepper's closed, Pepper Distillery. They started making beer. They bought it in 1999. They started making beer in 2000. Lexington Brewing Company, it's kind of attached to it. They make the bourbon ale, bourbon barrel ale, and some different ones. They make a lot now, a lot of beer. Matter of fact, they're the only distillery on the Bourbon Trail that has a full brewery. So it's kind of a fun place to visit. It's a beautiful distillery. Anyway, so in I think 2012, 2000 started making the beer. 2012 they started making the bourbon. They make some gin and some other stuff as well. They make rye, and I don't know all they make. Now the mash bill for this is 72% corn, 15% malted barley, 13% rye. It is 80 proof, 40% alcohol by volume. Square bottle, right? Town Branch is the stream that runs through Lexington. It's still there. It runs kind of under Lexington. Mainly, they kind of built the roads and stuff over it. Causes a little bit of flooding around Rupp Arena. Rupp Arena is where the University of Kentucky plays basketball, and this distillery is walking distance from there. There's also some apartment buildings there that have some flooding problems from this branch, this stream, creek, whatever you want to call it. All right, it's Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. That means it is has to be at least 4 years old. If it's less than 4 years old, it has to have an age statement when it says Kentucky straight. It has to be at least 2 years old if it says straight on it. And then if it's less than 4, it has to have an age statement. So this says straight, and it doesn't have an age statement, so we know it's at least 4 years old. Anywho, I got this, well, this is an old bottle. I bought a bottle here recently. Well, I can show you the difference. Now, if you look at the this here, and then the new one has the horse that they have on their beer. See, the new one. But anyway, I got it on sale. This has this, and the new one don't. Otherwise, it's identical. I got it on sale at a closeout. I forget how much, $20-something. Couldn't resist it. A lot of negative reviews on this. I'm going to be honest with it, though. I'm gonna let that influence me. If I have to go blind on it, I will. If I'm the only guy in the world that likes it, that's fine too. Okay. And maybe I'll hate it. You can see half of it's gone. Very low rye content, so corn kind of shines through. That rye doesn't overpower it. So 72% corn, but it smells corny, like just dried corn. It smells like there's more corn than there is, as far as it smells like it's only 72%. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not crazy. That's what a lot of the mash bills are. But it just smells higher than that. Like Old Forester's 72, Angel's Envy 72. A lot of them are 72, and they don't smell as corny as this. So that's the number one thing that I'm noticing that's coming out in it. And it's got a kind of a chocolate covered nut of some sort, like a candy cluster type thing. I think candy clusters are peanuts, but maybe pralines or just chocolate covered nut of some sort. That's all I'm getting at. Let me get in here. I don't know, everybody hates this. I really don't. I need to do my acclimation sip before I get into the taste. Let me just. I know a lot of people aren't be happy with the 80. I'm not really happy with it. Understandable today, especially. The craze with bourbon and stretching it out at an 80. But when you put 80, you water it down to 80. It's not going to have the flavor of a higher one usually. And you can't really put water in it yourself. It's already at 80. I don't want to make it any lower than that. The minimum bourbon can be is 80. It can't be put in a bottle lower than 80. That being said, the dusty corn's definitely there. And oddly, even though I said it doesn't have a lot of rye, I mean, it's 13%. That's not a lot of rye, but we're getting some nice spice out of it, believe it or not. And what barley usually gives it is a chocolate or nutty type. And I didn't, and then I said I described the chocolate covered nuts, and then I just started thinking, I'm like, well, that's what barley will impart. And you can really smell it in new make, stuff that comes off the still. That barley will really come out a lot of times. You'll get corn, you'll get chocolate, you'll get peanuts a lot of times. You don't influence the barrel or anything. You won't get any of the spices usually in new make. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that's where I'm getting that slight chocolate nuttiness. There is a little spiciness, which is surprising for the proof and the fact that it's only 13% rye is actually is not it's a little low, but it's there, and so that's my thing. It's not unbelievable, but at 80 proof, it is so easy to drink. It does have some flavors to it. There's nothing off-putting with it. It's not strong. It's not powerful. It's not killing you. It's just a soft, easy 80 proof drink. If you can find it for $20-something, grab it. I did, and I grabbed it. Again, I don't hate it. I have a ton of bourbon over here. I've done over, you see the playlist, see how many bourbons are on it. That's, the ones I've reviewed, I've done 3 times that many, obviously, that I never did get to review. Anyway, for $20-something, I'm grabbing it all day long. It's an easy sipper. You can mix it, right? $20-something, who cares? But you don't have to mix it. I can sip this. That's my review of it. It's not very expensive, and it shouldn't be. But for the price, and especially for $20, normally I think it's in the 30s. Bottle's beautiful. It's just not a bad taste, and it's not bad to me. It's not terrible. So there it is. From Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. I will.